second loss in this series. How do you see today's loss? How do you see it?
Yeah, obviously the guys are very disappointed. It's a game that we should go on and win there, by all accounts. And we probably took a bit of our advantage away by not executing our skills well enough. And credit to the Namibian guys who played with a very disciplined and basic game of cricket, and they did that really well. So deserved the 2 points.
It was a late start, the sun was already out, but you got quick wickets early on. Do you think you couldn't put no pressure on the Namibian batsmen after that?
Yeah, I think the wicket was probably better, seeing as it was a bit of a slightly later start. But having said that, we obviously leaked a couple of runs and then got a few quick wickets there in the middle. And then they put on a really good partnership, a good 70-yard run partnership, which sort of put them into a good position towards the end of the innings, which maybe they didn't quite capitalise on as much as they would have liked. But yeah, they put that good partnership together, and that was probably the difference between the two teams in terms of the batting today.
Even while chasing, you had good partnership down the order, and after that brings back, I think, 2 quick wickets. Do you think that was the turning point regarding how the game went?
You're talking in the bowling innings?
In the batting innings.
In the batting innings, yeah.
7 wicket partnership.
Yeah, look, I think the partnerships along the way, a couple of 20-run partnerships and 30-run partnerships and 40-run partnerships are sometimes good enough to get you to a score of 200, but on today it's not good enough to be able to get you there. So needed a bigger partnership and guys to stick around a little bit longer. A lot of guys got a few starts and never really converted their starts as well. So that'll be something we'll be looking at and trying to improve on.
What was expected from the Netherlands is the fact that they just came back from World Cup and the squad looks almost similar. Do you think this is a big shock that you've lost 2 matches already and still have 1 more to play?
Not at all. This is a very competitive league, and it's a completely different game of cricket than playing cricket out in Pune, where the scores are 370 runs on average, and here they're not like that. And so we've got to be able to adapt to those conditions. Obviously they're different personnel, and we are entering a new era in terms of the league that we're playing here now. So a couple of guys are getting some good opportunities to get some international exposure, and that's great learning for them. Unfortunately today we are on a losing end in the learning, so we'll have to pick ourselves up and come again in the next couple of days.
We've seen Bikram warming up, Teza coming in the squad. Do you think how's this squad with injuries? You've got some players still coming out. They're willing to play.
Yeah, no, everybody's fit to play, so that's a good sign. And we've obviously got some guys arriving for the T20s as well, so they'll come and bolster the squad quite nicely, I think, in terms of the fast bowling. So that'll be good to get those guys involved.
Last game against Nepal, big pressure to get that 2 important points for Nepalese team as well. So how do you see that coming out, especially after that problem in the last match?
Yeah, it's just another game of cricket that we've got to try and play. I think every time we're trying to get the 2 points, whether that's a big game or not. But yeah, I know they'll be up for it, and we'll obviously need to be up for it as well. We'll need to play much better cricket than we played today in order to compete and go and win and take those 2 points.
Thank you.